up. Now to actually turn on the control room. And this, and I already had stream avatars up because one, I kind of learned that I can just fucking leave it up. I don't necessarily want to do that a lot, but you know what? Oh shit. Knock something over. I'm stupid. Troll. Okay. That's good. Bam. Okay. Skipped a few days of doing the dailies for this. I'm a little bit behind and just been really kind of busy and stressed lately. So whatever, I did not get the video edited that was supposed to release today done in time. So now I'm sad about that. But last time I released it at a different... Last time I released a video at a different time than typical, it didn't do well at all. And I ended up having to re-release it. That was releasing on a different day, but at the same time of day. But it's still kind of fucked up, and I just, you know, like, I found a time that works for me. I'm going to keep to it. If I miss a day, I'd rather miss the day than have the video just not do well because the analytics don't work for me at that time. But hey, we'll see. Oh, my Pokemon Go's going off. I don't know what that's going on. Okay. Let's see. What are the daily? That's not the button I wanted to push. Mutated public events. The weekly should be resetting in like 40 minutes. Super Mutant, easy. Feral Ghoul, easy. Purified Water, easy. Easy. This one I won't be able to do. Let's reroll, see if I can get an epic out of it. That's also easy, but I kind of just don't want to do it. Okay, easy enough. That I might be able to knock that one out. Hey, what's up, Repexer? How you doing, man? I'm gonna start doing the occasional earlier stream just to see how well it goes for me, you know? For a while there, I was doing a lot of streams that were... Wow, I'm laggy as shit right now. That were earlier... Well, for a while there, I was splitting my streams pretty constantly between, like, 2 hours a lot earlier in the day, and then, you know, 2 to 4 hours later in the day. But it was just, like, the 2 hours earlier in the day, I wasn't consistent with what time I was starting, so I know that's always bad. I'm not going to bother defending it, because right now I'm just trying to knock out the dailies before they reset. Oh, yeah, that's good to know. I mean, if it turns out that streaming earlier in the day is what's better, then that's probably what I'll end up doing more of. One of the big reasons why the afternoon was what I did for so long was just because that's when a lot of people that I knew were available. But then a lot of their schedules changed, so... My regular time is when you go to sleep. Ah, that's fair. Is there anything to be gained from... No. Okay, Super Mutant, Feral Ghoul. I can do the Feral Ghouls right now. I am going to use one of my... these, because I can actually... That actually work in my favor. I don't sleep until very late, so I don't have a problem with your regular time. Gotcha. I mean, it's... Yeah, for a while there, when I very first started getting into streaming... like, again, because I did it several years ago and I just did not have the time or the ability to take it seriously because I was still in the military. But when I started again, like, last year, I started with, okay, I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's going to be I'll start at 8 p.m. and I'll go till I told myself 10, and then it was often midnight, so I just said switched it to I'm going till midnight. And then I was like, you know what? I want to try out different timelines. So I would do from 8 to midnight, and then I'd be like 8 a.m., 800, for whichever, I don't know. Does the UK and the EU use what we call military time? I don't remember if that's a common thing there. I feel like it is, but like my brain is completely blanking and telling myself I'm making shit up. I don't care about you guys. Okay. I need 4 more feral ghouls. But yeah, so then I was like, okay, I'll do 8 to midnight, and then I'll do 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. to see what, which one's best, and see if I can get the audience across the pond, and et cetera, and blah, 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 blah. What that ended up with was a lot of times my midnight stream would go later, because if it was going well, it would go later. Just die, please, thank you. How was that not... I could have sworn that was 4 more feral ghouls. So I'd end up losing a lot of sleep, and I'd start the morning stream super tired, but I did get a few people that were following me for my morning streams, and then I was like, I hate this schedule. My best time, both just for when people are better, available, when I feel best doing it, et cetera, was the late one, so I started doing the late one. That started going really long. I started doing, 5 days a week. What I started doing, I'm going to do every day. That got exhausting because I had no days off. I started feeling obligated to stream every day because I said I was going to stream every day. So I just kind of wore myself out that way. So I gave myself a day off, and now I give myself 2 days off. And then when I started dating, but I was still doing, 8 to midnight, or sometimes a little bit early, or sometimes a little bit later. Like, I'd go later. Then I started dating my girlfriend right now, and, like, in order to make sure I have time to spend with her during the day, after she gets home from work, I go till 8 p.m. That way we can spend a few hours together before she has to go back to bed and get ready for work. But I'm thinking I'm going to try to do some more of these early streams and see how it works, see how I feel about it. See how it works, because it would be, useful in that if like going from early in the day, like, I don't know, 10 or noon till 6 p.m. is a really good time for me, or something like that, then it'll work really well with me and my girlfriend's current schedule, and free up a bit more time. If not, then I'll just stop doing it, but might as well give it a shot. See how it works. The big thing is I'm thinking about maybe dialing back the number of days I stream just so I can focus on, like, my edited YouTube content a bit more, because a lot of times, like, I have so little free time at any point during the day because I'm either editing or streaming or doing housework or doing other shit that I got to do. So all my, like, quote-unquote free time is spent doing stuff, so I might change for that purpose. Who knows? Just figuring out, just giving it a shot, but I figured I wanted to knock out these dailies anyways since I skipped a few days, and good way to figure it out. But what you been up to, man? That was a lot of me talking about basically nothing. Caps. Can easily collect caps by selling shit that I don't need. Oh my fucking god. Fuck off. Let me just do my thing. Okay, where's my base? I do need to remake my base at some point. Now, when I was, like, completely single and unencumbered, it was doing the late streams were kind of fun because that was when a lot of people were available. I was able to get a lot more people. to do stuff. But then a lot of those people that were available, their schedules end up changing, or like I had falling outs with a few of them. So it's like, eh. Where's where's my water shit? There you are. Hi. How do I only have 2? Someone probably robbed him. Yeah, someone probably robbed him. It is what it is. Okay, whatever that was just got lit up. Military after class? What the hell is that? Purified water. Okay, I can drink the 2 purified waters at the very least. Bam, bam, bam. Food, drink. Where's purified water? What the fuck? I just collected it. There you are. Oh, we would call it like, probably like the equivalent to what we call like JROTC, which is Junior ROTC, which is, yeah, you get a bunch of, you know, younger people, and usually it's, well, there's a college version of it and then like a high school version of it. But yeah, you know, you go around, you play soldier a bit, and you learn a bit about the military. Yeah. No, yeah, we have that. JROTC is one of the big ones, are in JROTC for the Navy. There's also Civil Air Cadets for the Air Force, which is a different thing. I have stories about someone like that, but I'll tell that maybe later when I'm a little bit more awake. Right now, I'm just kind of waiting to get the call to go pick up our cat, because our cat's very sick and is currently getting like an ultrasound done, but they don't know when the ultrasound's going to happen, so they're like, well, you can drop her off and we'll let you know when she's ready. So I'm just kind of waiting for that. Okay, let's see what I can get rid of to make some room. I'll get rid of a good bit of rat away. How much do I need to get rid of? Or not make some room, get some caps. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get some caps. Down to 30. Nope, that's not it. 60 is what I was going for. Yes, sell-favorited item. That did that. Oh, that got both of them for me. Awesome sauce. Yeah, they're still kind of figuring out what is wrong. When we first took her, well, I want to wait until they tell us whether or not that's safe for her to take at this point, because we're not sure, because it is some gastrointestinal stuff apparently. When we first took her, right now all they know is that she's severely anemic and her blood cells are lysing in her liver. So that is pretty much what they're working with, and they're trying to, you know, do their differential diagnosis to figure out more specifically what it might be. I actually can't see that good with. Oh, that's sad. But what it's, we know that anemic. We know that cells are lysing. When we originally took her in on Saturday, because we started noticing stuff, or my girlfriend specifically had started noticing stuff. Awesome, just knocked out a bunch of shit right there. It was, the 2 options were given was either she has some sort of infection along part of her GI tract, either be liver, kidney, intestine, something, gallbladder, or she had received some sort of poisoning from consuming small bits of metal, which my girlfriend was freaking out about because she works at a place that supplies metal, so she was worried she brought it home. They were able to rule that out. So now they know it's some sort of infection, but there's no clue how she got the infection. I'm gonna go back in there and see if I can buy pre-war food. There's no clue how she got the infection. The veterinarian said it is very likely, because we adopted her within the last, like, 6 months. Yeah, we adopted her, like, in April, I think. If I remember correctly. Maybe a little bit later. Maybe May. And she's an indoor cat, so she doesn't go outdoor for us. Like, we don't let her outdoors. She has, she's missing a leg. And I just don't believe in outdoor cats in general unless they're, like, barn cats. I think it puts your animal at unnecessary risk of harm or infection. But, to each their own. I just personally don't like it. So it would be very hard for her to get that infection unless she got it at the shelter or before she was at the shelter. And that's what the vet said, that is very, very likely that she already had this infection and it got there. She had it at the shelter. Now, normally, I'd be like, especially like, years ago, I'd be like, well, it's hard for them to tell these things or blah, blah, blah. Maybe they didn't know, et cetera, et cetera. But they had already adopted a cat to a friend of ours who they didn't disclose had a very bad heart issue that could cause them to die very young. This cat was still within its 1 to 2 years old, had a heart attack out of nowhere and died. And they never disclosed that to the our friend that bought the cat. So now it's like, okay, I'm willing to bet there is a pretty non-zero chance that they knew about this. That they knew about this and just chose not to disclose it to us. Because I've also adopted a dog before that after I had brought the dog in my home and it had been with us for about a week. Now, this was at a different shelter, but in the same city. After it had been with us for about a week, they called me and said, oh, by the way, the dog has really bad hip dysplasia and is going to need surgery for that, or it's going to basically be hobbled. And also, by the way, the dog has ringworm. We knew that it might have ringworm, and we were testing for it, but we thought it was such a low chance that it had ringworm that we didn't want to bother you guys with it. I had a cat and a dog at the time already and 2 roommates, and they just were like, yeah, we're just not going to disclose this thing that we're testing for. So when they got the test back, they called me and like, oh, by the way, as ringworm, we got it here, but we'll treat. I was so furious. So it's gotten to the point, as much as I want to support dog shelters and support animal shelters, and whenever possible adopt, I've had so many negative experiences with shelters just being shady and not disclosing information that they should disclose. That's I don't. It's gross. It's really gross. Disclose it is all I care about, because we knew when we adopted the cat, we started by fostering the cat because we knew the cat was gonna have a bad leg, that it was gonna have to be removed. They told us that, so we did that. And if they just disclosed other information, it would allow us to make an informed decision. Because at the time when we adopted the dog years ago, this was a different girlfriend. When we adopted the dog, I did not have the money or the time, because I was still in the military. I was still in the military, but I was, early on in the military, so still pretty broke. So I did not have the money or the time to take care of a dog that was going to need a pretty substantial surgery and a pretty, hard recovery process. So once I brought the dog back, I said, listen, this was not okay that you did this. You are going to pay for my other dog and my cat to get treated because they interacted with this dog and now they might have ringworm. You're going to pay for them to get treated, and I can't take this dog because I just don't have the ability to care for a dog with those sorts of special needs right now. And that's what's going to happen a lot of times. What they're hoping for is that you'll adopt the dog, And by the time they let you know that something's wrong with the dog, or by the time you figure out something's wrong with the dog, you will be so bonded with the dog that you won't give it back. But, like, for me in that situation, it was very much, yes, was I bonded with the dog a little bit? Yeah. But also, I knew I was not going to be able to provide the sort of care that it needed. So I had to turn it back over to the shelter and hope that she got adopted by a family that would be able to. And I just think that it's a real shady trick to try to get people to bond with a dog, and then hope that they'll be bonded enough with it that they won't, have to turn it back over when things don't work out. And I think that's just a really gross way to go about the adoption business, It's not fair to the animal, and it's not fair to the person trying to take care of an animal, trying to adopt an animal. Let's see. Can I buy oh, you know what? I might be able to buy some. I just need to buy 2 more pre-war items in the next 22 minutes, or find them. Buy or find. So I don't know. It was really gross, and I did not like that. This time we adopted from a different shelter. And if it had just been, if we were the only one we knew of something like this happening at this shelter, and it was just like, yeah, they might have gotten this infection, it might have not gotten tested for, or they might not have noticed it, or whatever. That's all possible. Then I'd be like, you know what? That.
Lately, these
Hold on.
More recently, they've been out here. Good.
I'd be like, you know what? That's the thing that happens. That's okay. But the fact that we know that they adopted a cat out to a friend of ours, knowing that it had an issue that they did not disclose, gets me very much like they very well might have known that this was an issue, and just decided to adopt it to us anyways without telling us, hoping that we would bond enough with the cat that by the time we found out, we would just keep the cat, which is what we're doing. But it's costing me $2,000. Right now, it's just costing $2,000 to figure out what's wrong with it. Like, all the diagnostic tests are costing me $2,000 to figure out what is wrong with the cat. And that's not fair. So once we actually get the full diagnostic and know exactly what's wrong and how much everything's going to cost, I'm going to go back to the shelter and be like, listen, we want to keep this cat. This is our cat. We adopted it. We bonded with it over this time, but you did not disclose this, especially if they are able to more clearly say, yes, this is a thing that they would have known about or should have known about and did not disclose. You need to help us with at least some of this payment for this cat, the cat's treatment, because it is, I don't know if it's criminal, but it is incredibly gross.
We can use more Mirelurk products. We sell various products in certain amounts. Mirelurk is good.
Mirelurk eggs, soft shell meat, Mirelurk queen meat. Okay. Okay, clearly can't buy anything from here. Where can I get pre-war food products? I can see it being criminal. The problem, I don't know how it is in different European countries, but in the United States, at the very least, for something to actually, pass muster, be prosecuted criminally, you need a preponderance of the evidence, or you need a greater preponderance of the evidence, which for criminal charges, it needs to be, 95% more, like almost 100% certain that they are in fact wrong. That they did in fact do the thing, and it will be really difficult. No, I'm in the United States. It would be really difficult to potentially prove that as the case. But for a civil trial. So if you're just trying to sue someone, if you're just trying to, sue them for their liability in something, all you need is for it to be more likely than not. So 51% likely that they did in fact do this thing. Now, I don't want to take them to court. I don't want to, for any reason, have to take them to court. Because, one, I don't want to hurt the shelter that is still at least attempting to help animals, homeless animals. I wouldn't want to do damage to them for that. But I'm going to talk to them and explain this is not okay. And if this is not something you're willing to own up to, I might have to, at the very least, to just make it so that my cat is healthy. Because I can't keep, or I only have a limited amount of funds. And this was like stretching it. So I'll have to be like, hey, you did this, you knowingly did this, you will pay for the treatment, and then this won't have to go anywhere. But if you refuse to own up to this, and at this point we already know that this is something you've done twice and have probably done a lot more, then we might have to take this to court. And I'd rather not do that because, one, I don't want the stress of that. And two, I'd rather not make it a much bigger issue that could potentially prevent the shelter from being able to help other animals. But I need one more pre-war item. But it's very much a... At a certain point, I also need to take care of my cat. And at a certain point, if this shelter is in fact intentionally doing this on purpose, they need to be held liable so that they will stop. Because it's one of the things is the more they get away with it, the more they're going to keep doing it. If they keep adopting animals out under this... Oh, neat. Under this false pretense of they are healthy, or we're only going to disclose these small things to them, these small, very obvious things to them about them, then it's going to end up hurting more families and potentially hurt more animals, because you'll end up getting a family that can't afford to take care of the animal, and it has to turn it back over to the shelter. Now, then they have to be re-put through the system, and they're getting ripped away from more and more families, and they're going to have a harder time bonding with new families, and it's just going to make adopting them harder. And at kill shelters, sometimes, like, repeat offenders, animals that keep coming back, they just put them down. Which is not fair to the animal. And then you might get a family that devastates them, that now their cat, like with our friend, their animal just might die suddenly, and now they're devastated because they weren't even prepared for it. Or they can't afford to take care of the animal, but they don't want to get rid of the animal, so they end up keeping it while it is suffering, when another family might have been able to adopt it and provide for its care. Yeah, kinda. Well, one of the principles of the United States is you can sue anyone for anything. It's, fairly easy. Now, does that mean you're gonna win the case? No, not necessarily. You still have to, prove. Yeah, pretty much. You still have to prove, at least to that extent, that they are in fact liable, and it's gonna be a trial. Yeah, and that's one of the big things, and there's now more laws to prevent it from happening too much. But there are some very, nuisance lawsuits or erroneous lawsuits that are thrown out, or not thrown out, but that are charged people. People will sue someone just because they know that the cost of fighting it is going to be so expensive that with a big corporation, it's just easier to settle. It's just easier to say, fine, we'll give you this payout, you just can't sue us for this again, kind of thing, because fighting it in the court will, one, hurt their reputation, and two, potentially cost them more money fighting the suit. And then 2, big companies or big corporations are just shady people. Well, hey, thank you for the follow, bud. That feels weird saying bud, like that almost sounds condescending, but that is your name. What did I, fuck, I did not mean to, well, I forgot how I did this, and now I don't want to be in, I completely forgot how to change my POV. Fuck. But yeah, no, there are people that will, like, either big corporations or just even assholes will sue smaller business owners or people because they know that the cost of fighting is going to put them out of business. And that is really shady. Now there's more. That's how. I'm so stupid. It's the middle mouse button that I accidentally pressed when I was trying to do this. And that's really shady. And now there's more and more lawsuits. There's more and more laws in place to kind of prevent that from happening. Like, you can't file slap suits. But for the average person, you're still going to have to, like, hire a lawyer to determine that it is a slap suit and, you know, petition the judge and have them throw the case out. And then what if they don't throw the case out? And it can get very draining and damaging for people. So, yeah, there is an advantage for sure to the fact that you can sue anyone for anything, for any reason, fairly easily, because it makes it easier to hold corporations and shady people accountable. It's also weaponized against people that don't deserve it. But how'd you find me, bud? Just on your feed, or was it a short, or what? How you find me? How you do? How this happened? But yeah, I don't know what the process of suing someone in, like, the UK or the EU is, but it's fairly easy in the United States for both good and bad. Let's see. I have to wait 10 more minutes for the dailies and weeklies to reset. YouTube video and feed, awesome. Which one? I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's how to navigate the military, because that one is by far my most popular short ever. It is insanely like, my next, which one, how much does it have? It has 606,000 views, and my next most popular one has, like, 25,000, I think. Let's see. I don't know why that one took off so fast, but it did. Yeah, my next most popular one has 22,000 views. Which is kind of funny that it's not even listing. If I order by most views, it doesn't even list for some reason. I don't know why. But no, that is part of the reason why like, I didn't stream on Sunday, and why I didn't get any stuff out yesterday or any videos out today, was because I was at the vet, and then we made plans with a friend to help us kind of get our minds off of it, and yeah. If shorts counted for watch hours for monetization, that short would get me full monetization. Just a figment of your imagination. I'm sad that the abandoned during first aid video did not do better, and the simunition video is starting to take off again. But I wish that one had done better too, because those ones to me are some of my more funny stories. Like a lot of the ones that do better, like my most popular long video is me bitching about my boss, and that's there's a lot of funny stuff that happened in that, and it's cathartic. It's very cathartic to hear once she got her comeuppance. But it's more of a negative bitching video. And the abandoned during first aid, oh god, I remember that dude's face. He was like 5'2" or whatever it was, short guy, baby face, blue eyes, blonde hair. And when I just started screaming Kelly at him, Kelly, what the fuck, Kelly? What are you doing? Where are the kids, Kelly? All that shit. He was so dumbfounded, and it was so funny, and it was everything I could do to not just bust out laughing. And God, I love that one. That one was a fun experience. Combat school in general was just a fun experience. Yeah, I'm very happy with how I'm growing right now. The big problem is most of my the vast. Ooh, I need more grilled rad sack. Come here, buddy. Is from shorts and stuff. Which getting monetization from shorts is harder than from long form, so but I'm very happy with it. It's really cool to see a lot of people just kind of vibe with and enjoy like the stories I have and the things I'm telling, and just enjoy me. It's cool. And I do love some of the ones that are just so stupid. Some of the comments that are just obviously trying to get under my skin, like, bro, I've dealt with so much more aggression and angry and stupid people. I'm just going to make a short out of you being stupid and get more content out of it. Thanks. Hold on. But also, Nikki, Dazavagababdabdabda. Thank you for the follow. How'd you find me? I'm always interested in figuring out how people found me, because a lot of that, like lately, it's been a lot of them coming from like my shorts and stuff. And it's just kind of cool to figure out what's working and what people are interested in. Because originally, when I started streaming and I started posting like shorts and stuff on YouTube, I wasn't really planning on doing much on the YouTube aside from posting shorts and maybe doing compilation videos and stuff of my gameplay and funny moments and shit. And then it was like for Veterans Day last year, me and one of my buddies who's a Marine, the one that's talking into how to navigate in the military, just started kind of, I did Veterans Day, I did charity stream for Veterans Day. We started telling stories and people really liked it. And like, well, you should post these. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. And people seem to like it. So I'm happy with it. Just scrolling through Twitch games. I mean, I'm happy to be someone that pops up. I'm very happy to be someone that pops up. Okay, hold on. Right now, I gotta wait for the dailies to cross back over in 5 minutes. I'm gonna scrap some shit. I need to remake my whole base, honestly, because I want it to look good. The main reason I set my base up the way it is because, well, the reason I set up here is because I wanted to test if you could drop artillery shells on someone's base and have actually do damage, and the answer is yes. If there was someone in range that I could test this with, I don't think he is, but I can give it a shot. I'm going to go there because it's just a little bit closer. If you throw an artillery grenade and the grenade lands on someone's base and it drops artillery on their base, it does actual damage to their stuff. Not a lot, but I just wanted to see if it worked, and it does, and it's cool. I'm going to go that way because it's just a tad bit closer. So if he has... Well, let me see. Because it'll let me know if it's going to work or not. Where's my artillery grenades? There. Like, see, I can't really see the health, but you'll see it, like, do the damage markers. No? Son of a bitch. Fuck. I like that setup. I like it. They make it look like it's a helipad there. That's kind of cool. Okay. That way it is then. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone's... Fuck, it's Tuesday. How's everyone's Tuesday going? Yeah, that's... Yeah, you can't ask for much more. Whoa. They don't have anything really set up here for me to test it on, and I'm not going to bother fighting those guys. It's not worth it. They're not going to drop shit. I'm just going to walk away. And unfortunately, I mean, I think I posted a short showing that it does damage, but I just thought it'd be cool to show off. It doesn't do enough damage to really destroy anything. I just thought it was neat that it could do damage. And I just never moved the base. I think I want to make my base look like either like an aquarium type building or a nursery, like a garden, like a garden nursery. I hate that I have to clarify that because a nursery could be for babies or for plants. 2 minutes, or 1 minute now. You had a new music teacher? Are they chill? I found most of the music teachers I ever had were usually pretty chill. I'm trying to think. There's one I didn't like. I can't remember what grade it was. But there's one I didn't like because she played like clear favorites. Old one was much better. No, the one I didn't like played very clear favorites. And like it didn't affect grading or anything. It was just kind of when I was like 7th grade, I think it was. But when you're young and you have a teacher very clearly like, you know, playing favorites and not showing you, like, not helping you with the stuff that you do need or showing attention. Or, like, the one weird thing that she did that was kind of shitty was one of the, like, quizzes we occasionally had to do was basically, like, name a band, name their genre, name, like, basically break down, explain what the band was. And she would make comments on the papers that were, if she didn't like the band or didn't think they were a talented band, like that band just makes noise kind of thing. She would make it very clear. What the fuck? Okay, now they're setting. I was very confused. Visit a best build. Plant a crop in the workshop. Drink a Nuka-Cola. Destroy an Assaultron. All these are easy. Hold on, let's see if I can re-roll something to get better. Scrap junk to produce so weapon that's easy. I'd rather, you know what? Hold on. Easy. Easy. I'd rather not have to carry around weapons, so I'm going to reroll that one. That one's easy to do, but I'm trying to get an epic. I didn't. Okay. Saltron, is there any reason to bother doing this event? Because I don't super care about it. Nope. Okay, let's go fuck up some Blood Eagles. Wait, hold on, what's my... How do I only have 77 fuel for this? I have so much fucking fuel for this. I had like 2,000 the other day. What the fuck? Ooh. Does your music class actually like try to teach you to play instruments or sing or anything like that? Ours was, for the most part, it was mostly a music theory type class, like understanding this is music and this what type of music is. But we did have, I don't remember if it was 6th or 8th grade where you could learn an instrument just and they had like a little bit of singing. God, how do I not remember? Because those were two completely different schools. But my brain is just kind of blending together right now. How do I not have you? Fuck. Okay. But like you could pay a certain amount and you'd rent basically lease an instrument from them, and then you could actually learn that instrument. I didn't do that. I wish I'd learned an instrument when I was younger. I got at one point a bass guitar, and I got the bass guitar because I wanted to learn to play guitar. But my brother convinced my dad that I should get a bass guitar because whatever reason. The real reason was because he had a guitar and he had this idea in his mind that he was going to start a band, but he needed someone to play bass. So they got me to play a bass guitar, and I learned the opening riff to Paint It Black, and that was it. That was the only thing I learned from that bass guitar. Oh, hold on. I am in the wrong build. I'm in the wrong build. Hold on. I was in my melee build. Bam. Fuck. You just sing? I mean, that's still, like, I still, to this day, I want to start taking singing lessons at some point. I want to learn how to sing very well. I think it's a very cool skill to have. It'd be very nice. I like karaoke in concept, but I'm admittedly too shy to do karaoke because I know my singing voice sucks. Our last teacher just taught our music history and made us do cool shit, but our new one just makes us sing. Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to have both. I feel like there should be a little bit of both. Like, I get teaching singing is kind of hard on a class basis. So you want to be able to put that individual attention into the students. And you can't really do that if you have 20 plus students. But also, like, that's part of what it, like, at least help them understand the basics so that they have a jumping off point and they can figure out if they like it, if it's something they want to pursue. Learning better. But then you also have to teach a little bit of, like, music theory and history. Look, I don't think we really need to learn music history as a requirement. But also, like, learning a little bit of music theory and how to read notes and stuff like that is also a good jumping off. And I'm very much a proponent of, in the earlier years of education, art education should be somewhat mandatory. Like, at least expose children to it. Because even in the engineering field, even in one of the more sciencey fields, engineering field, being able to draw and do drafts and 3D model and shit like that is incredibly useful. You use it to design how things are going to work, and then it design the parts for people to build for you, and like it's kind of a thing you need to be able to do. Don't need this. I don't know when they're releasing the actual. I love that they did the Milepost Zero update, but then they're like, we're gonna do the update, and you're gonna have to re-download everything, but we're not gonna actually introduce the content until much later, and we're not gonna tell you when we're introducing the content. I'm like, great, that's super useful. Thanks. Fuck you. Okay, let's see. Oh, I crafted ammo. I didn't even know that was one I had to do. Visit a best build camp. Easy fucking peasy. See how many of these I can knock out real quick. Where's the best build? Where? There you are. Hi! Ooh, that actually looks kind of cool. care. I get so many random emails and texts from scam things, but just I have to check them because there are also important ones that come through, so I can't just ignore everything. It pisses me off. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't know if I would upvote it because it seems more practical than pretty, and I think best build is supposed to be for. God fucking, what am I doing? Ah!
You following me, pal?
Let's see. It's kind of cool. I like it. No need to apologize, dude. No need to apologize. I am perfectly happy to be background noise. Destroying Assaultron. I'm gonna go fuck up the Blood Eagles real quick. Because that one's easy. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. It's so much fun, and I really like 76 for what it is. I know when it first started, a lot of people hated it. I had already been kind of like, I didn't like ESO. I'm a huge fan of Bethesda games. One of the next tattoos I want to get is I want to get the Vault-Tec logo right here. I love Bethesda games. My first, like, real RPG style game was Oblivion, and then I got Fallout 3. Loved them. Can you die, please? Thank you. But I didn't care for ESO when it first came out. So I did not get I didn't pre-order or get Fallout 76 at all when it first came out because I was like, I want to wait. I don't want to be disappointed. So I'm going to wait until I hear the reviews. Everything I heard about it was bad, so I didn't get it. And I just kind of accepted the fact that maybe Bethesda can't make an online game well. And then just like this year, one of my buddies was like, yeah, I started playing Fallout 76. I'm like, isn't it awful? He's like, no, they've done a whole bunch of stuff. They've updated it. It's really cool. So I joined when they were doing like the Alien Invasion hourly event, and it was a lot of fun. I got into it, and like, I like it. I like it for what it is. You can't have the same sort of interaction in a game like this that you can in like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 4, or Oblivion, or Skyrim, or anything like that. But it's a lot of fun. It's fun to pop on, play with some friends, just kind of hang out, do missions and shit. It's great. I love it. And I'm hoping... I've only read a little bit about the Milepost Zero update because every time I'm like I need to sit down and actually read what everything is. I just haven't. What am I doing? Where am I going? The wrong way is where I'm going. But it seems like the Milepost Zero update is going to add a lot of stuff that I really think is cool. I like a lot of those strategy tactical games where you have to manage supply lines and manage like resources and squad-based tactics and stuff like that. Those are a lot of fun for me. And I like base management. I like doing a lot of base management that actually has an effect. Base management in this game is largely just... You can build some stuff that gets you some supplies, and that's super great. But that's about it. Unlike in Fallout 4, you also had to like manage your settlers' happiness and manage, you know, provisioner lines for the settlements that you couldn't get resources built at. And even then, I wish it was more in depth. There's some mods that kind of get it there. My like ideal Fallout game, be it online or single player, would be one that has like the Fallout 4 settlement system, is a Fallout style game where you're first person shooter, you're doing quests, you're doing missions and stuff, but also introduced like strategy and tactics to. Okay, you have the settlement. You can set these people to be, soldiers in that settlement. You can have them go out and do raids across the wasteland and do this stuff and actually be doing cool things like that, so that you're managing like settlements and a greater strategy in a war, but also being able to do the first person part of it. Kind of like if you've ever played Dynasty Warriors Empires, but rather than have it on a map-based system where you whop in... Son of a bitch. Where you load into the map and now you're controlling the general's movements and the troop movements between the bases on the map, and then that rounds over and you go to a different map. Have it be something that is ongoing persistently while you're playing the game. Like, it's constantly in the background of you playing the game. That would be, like, my ideal Bethesda game. Can you go away? Thanks. I love the Cremator. I feel like they nerfed it a little bit. Can you fuck off? Because it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as it did when I first got it. But plant a crop in a workshop or camp. I can do that. Hold on. I can also drink the Nuka-Colas right now. There you go. Daily operation on a public team. I can do that. I'm going to want to make sure I have enough supplies for that to get it done in a timely manner. And I don't know how many of my plasma cores are full right now. But no, Bethesda makes great games. And everyone wants to complain about how glitchy they are. And yeah, there's some of the glitches and stuff that are like, you should have caught this. But some of them are like, yes, they built out this massive game that has a lot of different things that people can do, like endless variables of how you can do things. And when you do a very specific one, sometimes a weird thing happens. It's like, that's just to be expected, man. Like, there's no way they can QC every possible thing. And as long as a developer releases a game that is fully playable and functional, and there's no like glitch that is just gonna ruin the game for you kind of thing, then I don't necessarily mind when they use the player base as like a kind of greater QC process. Like, don't make the player base the entire QC process. Deliver us a functional game that we can play, but as long as you're responsive and quick to address bugs, then yeah, sure, have us help you find those bugs, because it's kind of like the whole thing with a dungeon master. You cannot possibly plan for every single thing your players are going to do. So as long as they're quick to fix those bugs, I'm happy. Yeah, there are fun glitches, there are weird glitches, and then there are like game-breaking glitches, and those are the ones that I think should be fixed or should be addressed pretty quickly. They shouldn't happen, but when they do, they should be addressed very quickly. And then yeah, just like be responsive to your player base, and like, oh, there's this weird glitch that makes this thing difficult or impossible. Yeah, let's get rid of that. But if it's a weird glitch that doesn't really affect your gameplay and it's just kind of fun and helps players enjoy the game more, then if they don't fix this glitch, then they might not be fixing it just because they're like, people are enjoying this super weird thing that happens. Energy ammo. How many full plasma cores do I have right now? I have 10 full ones. And I think I have more in here. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and make a handful more. Make 3 more. By that, I'll make 6 more because I make double. Oh my god. Let me go fuck up an Assaultron real quick. I don't want to go to... I want to just go to straight Watoga. That's the easiest place to find them. And then I'll start that daily op. But no, what's the next release we're doing? I can't remember if Fallout 5 or Elder Scrolls 6 is the next one coming out. I kind of want to get the Oblivion tattoo. Like the Oblivion logo tattooed. Because I think it's really cool. It's an Elder Scrolls tattoo. And it was my first one. My very first, like, RPG in general. Thank you for dying, buddy. Die. Just die, please. Why aren't you taking damage, my friend? There you go. Good boy. You know, I don't care about you. The DOT should kill you over. It'll get rid of you. DOT will handle you. Department of Transportation is going to fuck you up. Sir, do you have a license for that vehicle? I do love the scene. I know it's dystopian as fuck. I know it's not okay in actual society, but I do think it's very funny in the modern Judge Dredd movie when the dude has that car. I think it's like supposed to be like similar to a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and he's getting ticketed for it, and he's trying to tell off Judge Dredd or bribe him or whatever, and he's just like, nope. And blows up the car. Like, that's a very interesting way to handle a few traffic violations. Boom. Fuck up. Fuck off. They did. I don't know if you... I can't remember if you said you played 76 or not. But if you haven't played 76, they did kind of nerf a lot of the big bads. So, like, Assaultron's still kind of a bitch to kill and fight, especially at lower levels, but not nearly as bad. And Deathclaws, I'll show you how pathetic the Deathclaws are. The Deathclaws are not even a threat anymore. Even at low levels, the Deathclaws aren't too challenging. Jetpack. They added a water walking mod to Power Armor, that would be fantastic. Plain regular Deathclaw. Not special, not weekend. Gone. So quickly. They are not the all-ending threat that even in late-game Fallout 4, you might want to avoid them sometimes. They are not that. I am going to get Space Marine 2. I'm definitely going to get Space Marine 2. I might download that. I need to free up some space on my main hard drive, and then I might download that today and play it later. Why do I not have that unlocked? Right now, I'm just kind of waiting to get the call to go pick up Leggy and see what's wrong with her. See if they figured out what's wrong with her. A Subnautica Reaper Leviathan is scarier than Fallout 76 Deathclaw for sure. I'll say the thing that makes the Reaper Leviathans in general scarier than a Deathclaw in Fallout, any of the Fallout games, is just the fact that there's, until you get like the Cyclops or a lot of good stuff on your Seamoth or Prawn Suit, you pretty much can't kill Reaper Leviathan. It is damn near impossible. But they are easier to avoid in the situations where you would be avoiding them than a Deathclaw is. Because a Deathclaw is... If it notices you, you either got to kill it or hope you can get somewhere it can't path to. Whereas a Reaper Leviathan, you can kind of just get the fuck away from. Most of the time. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're screwed. They are coming out with a new Subnautica next year. I'm kind of psyched for it. Did I get all the... Yes, I did. Now I just need to complete a daily operation. Oh, hi, buddy. I got that. Yes, I very much hope for multiplayer. I would settle for, like, just, you know, a limited number of player multiplayer kind of thing going on. I would settle for that. But if they had, like, an open... If they made the map big enough and had an open, like, server, like you could host a server style of multiplayer for it, I would be psyched. Yeah, wide map, like, have the story, but also have it be a game that you can kind of just play and build in, you know? Kind of like Palworld. Palworld has a mission to it, but also you can, like, it's big enough and it's wide enough and it's intense enough that you can have a server and everyone kind of do their own thing. Okay. How much... Let me drop back to my camp real quick to drop some more shit off. I think I have 2 grilled radstags left, which will get me through a daily op. I mean, 1 will get me through a daily op, but, you know, get me through the daily op waiting and just being safe. Let's see. Anything worth scrapping? Saltron head, that was way too much. Bag of fertilizer. Drop all that off. Anything I'm not using there? Yeah, like, that's kind of the route I'm hoping they go with Palworld, is kind of do the thing that Ark Survival Evolved did of making it, you know, at least versions of it, make the multiplayer version of it that has a lot of multiple different maps that are large PvP available. Like, because Ark, there is a goal you can have. There's missions you can do, sort of. There's like a background quest thing. I never fucked around with too hard, but there is that. But make large, expansive world that you have a lot of people on doing their own thing. PvP is an option. All of that. But, I mean, Palworld is, you know, yeah. It would effectively have to be, like, with Subnautica, definitely, it would effectively have to be, like, 2 different games. Like, single-player story-driven, because people are going to want the story, but then also a multiplayer one that is completely different, almost. Maybe the same world, or maybe a bigger version of the world. Especially if they're going to have, like, public lobby-type deals. But I think it would be cool. It'd be cool to see, like, there'd be big public lobbies and there'd be, like, similar concepts to tribes or guilds. And then have, you know, people set up navies. Like, this guild has 10 Cyclopses and they're going to war with this other guild that also has 10 Cyclopses. And you could have these big naval battles and shit. I think that'd be cool. Okay, social. Ready team. Daily op. Super Mutants, easy day. We got Sheogorath in here, God of Chaos. Let's hope he doesn't fuck with me too much about this, so let's hope he's not too chaosy. Oh shit, we got good people. Hold on, how do I... Hello. You started. Why did you start it already?
Someone's listening in on our communications. Not sure who it is. I don't like it. Our uninvited guest must want us to put on a show.
Can you at least give me the where to go, please?
Sending out their numbers first, and I'll provide further.
Oh, it's track and eliminate 8. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The last daily op I did, it placed everything so far from each other that it was such a pain in the ass to actually complete. Hi, buddy. I get stronger when I'm diseased, so go ahead and just disease me up. Oh, shit. At least they don't have the armor piercing. That was fucking awful. Take a fusion core. The last daily app I did, they also had armor piercing, which is just the worst.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Hold on, can I turn on?
Exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, it's not turning on that mission, so I can't. I remember, didn't it used to like point out where the enemies were for you to hunt down on your compass and your minimap? Will you take damage? What the fuck? Okay, just show us where he is. No, can't go that way. Fuck. Yeah, please die. I have tried RDR2. I love RDR2. That fucked us up quick. Holy shit. RDR2 used to be like my comfort game. Like, after me and my ex-wife separated and I just, like, I didn't have, you know, it was just whatever. I would pop on RDR2 and just kind of roam sometimes. I'd do the missions, but sometimes I'd just get on, I'd kind of wander around and play the gambling games and hunt and whatever, just because it was nice and peaceful. I played through it maybe 2 full times, but the first time I played through it, the first playthrough I did, I got to the point where Arthur starts having a really bad time, and he gets all those guilty visions, and I was just in such a mental place. I was like, nope, I'm not finishing this game with Arthur feeling bad about himself. I'm not doing that. So I restarted and played him as a good guy, so at least he'd be happy, because I was not in a place to watch a man break down like that in a game that I'm playing. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they've made the daily ops a little bit harder by making it harder to find the guys. I have done through the low honor, but that was my second full playthrough. Where? There he is. What's up, dude? You prepared to die? You're a whole pain in the ass, and you don't deserve to live.
Another code acquired. Use it to knock out an interceptor. Proceed with caution.
Show us where the fucking interceptors are. Jesus. Why did I just fire? What? Okay, let's go. We got this. We're so good right now, bro.
Well done. One more to go. Weapons hot. Eliminate another round of them. I'll try to pin down that last code.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Ugh. Nope, nope, nope. Why? Just, what the fuck? Come on, just give me someone to kill, please. Ah, he respawned, fuck. I don't know why this has been happening with any of my damage over time weapons where it just won't register a kill. It'll get them down to 1 health and then they become impossible to kill for a little while. I don't know if they implemented that because they're like, oh, a lot of these damage over time weapons are super OP, or if it's just something they fucked up somewhere in the code and now that's just happening.
Got a strong signal for a code carrier. This is a mean one. Sneak up on them first. Get a few shots in before they notice. Coordinate a takedown with
I know how to kill people. Don't mansplain murder to me, please. Holy shit, this guy does not want to take damage. Okay. This it is. Come on.
another notch to add to your belt. Head over to the final interceptor.
Is there another boss? Do we have to fight one last boss? I can't remember.
Interceptor's down. Secure
Okay, Elder. Awesome.
life or death. You've done good work, team. At Victorium.
I didn't even see what my rewards were because I fucked up. But I am going to go do that seismic activity because I like that one. I like killing the Ultracite Titan. Big old mole. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Why isn't it starting the quest? Why isn't it starting the quest? I'm going to leave the team actually real quick like. Leave team. Create new team. Events. Bonus XP. There you go. Fuck! Hi, buddy! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Three minutes? Is it always 3 minutes? Fuck. Inspect repair. Do I have a repair kit? Improve repair kit? Yes. Okay, good, 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 good. That's not good. I need to upgrade that ability that causes my weapon to just kind of repair itself sometimes, because the great weapons break down all the time. Okay. Hi, buddy. How you doing? This is good time for Cremator. Crowd control. Fuck. Okay, it's 3 minutes to take him down to the next level every time. Got it, got it, got it. It's been a while since I've done this one. Let's go, let's go. Okay, awesome sauce. You can all just kind of fuck off. Thanks. I'm gonna go lay down my tent. You can't lay it down here. I didn't think so. Just double checking. What do I get? Did I completely miss it telling me what I get? What did I get? Items. New. Already got that. I have so many of these. Legendary modules. Nothing super useful. Yay. Let's get rid of all that. Still gonna sell all this. Don't give a fuck. I'll get, actually, you know what? I can get legendary script just from scrapping it, so it's not worth taking over since they're getting rid of legendary modules in the way that they were at the very least. Yep. Rid of this and this. Don't care about that. Armor. Bam. Gonna keep the fedora because I'm a douchebag. Obviously. Okay. Ammo box. Oh, that freed up a lot of space. Thank God. Okay. Why is my... Do I need to drink more water? Is that what I need to do? Do I have more purified water? Do I have dirty water? Do I have any water? Mole rat jerky. There you go. That'll feed me up. Did that increase? Yes, it did. Awesome. I'll save the grilled rad stag for a moment I need it. I also did used to play a little bit of RDR online. I got the Moonshine Shack and everything. The main reason I kind of stopped playing it was because I didn't have... I had like one buddy that also played it.
There is a fresh patrol we'd like your help in establishing.
What?
Anyone interested should report to the chosen bot stop site.
I had one other buddy that played it, but our schedules never synced up a lot for us to play it together. I was just kind of like, eh. It's a game I'd very much like to play if I had a good few people I was playing with somewhat consistently, but I just didn't. Okay, build the astronauts console at your camp. I'll go do that now. Mm. Bam, bam. 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 Let's scrap it all. I don't have a short schedule for 2. I've been so just busy and exhausted lately, and just especially with the cat stuff, it's been kind of. When we got back, I was gonna originally when we got back yesterday from figuring everything out, I was gonna just sit down and do some editing and stuff. And I was so exhausted. I was just like, no, I'm just gonna watch TV with my girlfriend, and that's it. Something's not gonna get out tomorrow, but fuck it. Yeah. Let's see. What do you got? Thank you. What do you got? Thank you. Heart beat fast. I want this to last. I need you in my life. 'Cause every time we touch, I touch the touch. Every time we kiss, I kiss the kiss. See, my singing's awful. Nothing I can do about it. I'm just kind of screwed. I could take vocal lessons, but that seems like work. I do want to take vocal lessons. Oh yeah, astronaut console. That's my goal right now. Astronaut console. It's Every Time We Touch by Cascada. Yeah, by Cascada. Every Time We Touch by Cascada. Popular song in, I think the 90s. I don't think it was early 2000s. I think it was, the 90s. Oh, it was 2006. Oh, shit. I was super wrong. I was thinking late 90s or early 2000s, but it was mid-2000s song. Wow. I'm oblivious. Well, 2006, I was, 12. And I mostly listened to rock at that point. Wait, yeah, it's right there. What was I about to build? Astronaut console. Console. Yep. How do I build the astronaut console? Oh. I'm gonna have to get rid of you, girl. Sorry. Bye. Why aren't you letting me get rid of you? What the fuck? Yeah. Now I can do this. I'm gonna put you right here for now. Yes, I would. Help Commander Daglara deal with the aftermath of a crash landing. Got it. How do I do that? Remove that marker. I've only inadvertently done one weekly. I'm gonna try to wait until at least tomorrow's reset to do more weeklies, just because I want to try to see if I can get some epics. But also, it doesn't super matter. I'll get plenty of them by the time I'll reach 100. It's not going to be an issue. Level am I now? I am 26. Ooh, I do. Yeah, I did unlock stuff here. I do like this, More score booster is not ever going to be a problem. Bam, bam. Don't care. That's nice. Don't care, don't care. Long hair, don't care. 3 more levels. So if I do the weeklies today, I'll have this today. Now I'll get 5 more rerollers. Okay. I can do that. What's one of the weeklies? I don't know.
I'll try not to get
Oh.
in the way.
Okay, so she's here. I just need to talk to her. Hold on. What are some of the weeklies? Nuka-Cola. Yeah, I can drink a lot of Nuka-Cola. I have a fuck ton right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not gonna keep counting. There you go. Done. Okay. Is there another easy one to knock out? I want to say it actually counts harvest a wild plant or fungi if it's this. I think this will count. Let's see. Before I waste time getting everything. Yeah, it counts it. Which is wild, because this is not wild at all. This is farmed. I planted this. It's in a camp. I'm not going to complain about it. I just don't think Bethesda knows the term wild and what it really means. I got that. Which other one's going to knock out super quickly? Weekly, pre-war food. I know I can knock that one out quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then Halloween candy for the rest of it. The only reason I do that quest anytime I do it is to stock up on more Halloween candy, because the rewards are shit. Junk to produce bone, that's when I'll have to put a little bit more effort into. Kill a lost, I'd have to... Best build camps, I can knock that out just by continuously respawning at best build camps. Or re-traveling to best build camp. That looks really cool. I like that. Where are you at? Where is it? Go this way? Go this way. Is that the... Did they make a... Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, hello, Mike Hamilton. I don't know if you're in stream with me or if you just followed from a short or a video, but if you are in stream, hello. Welcome. And if you're not, then you're not going to hear this anyway, so I don't have to say nice things to you, so bigly go fuck yourself. Oh! Is there an elevator? What does this do? Okay, this leads... Oh, this is just to power everything else. Got it. It's kind of cool. I like it in concept. It doesn't have a roof. I don't think it's meant to... Okay, I like it. This is cool. I do like this. This is really neat.
Greetings, darling.
Attention, citizens.
Oh, shit.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Okay, that's gonna be...
Area at your earliest convenience.
You know, I'll throw it a like.
Thank you for your cooperation.
If I held down the button, just automatically do the like. Don't make it a thing. That'll be the Scorch Beast Queen, which I'm particularly spec'd for taking out. Is it going to count them as 2 separate camps? Because I already visited this one. I didn't like it. I actually did not like it. I thought it was kind of dumb. New sub, let's go. Yeah. I mean, in the past like week, I've gotten 400 more. I'm super psyched about it. Let's see if this counted as an extra one or not, or if I'm gonna have to switch. Yeah, it didn't count as an extra one. I'm either gonna have to wait for a new one to come or switch. Stonks. Exactly, you get it. Stonks. It's really weird because when you go into the YouTube studio and you look at analytics, everything's like a day or two behind. So I'll look in, and it'll show like when the big spike started happening, we get a lot of subs. It'd say, yeah, you didn't get any subs, and then like the next day it was just way up. I can do that. I can hydrate for you, but only because you asked nicely, and because I need to hydrate more. Water. Let me see if I can drop my tent down to get some more scrapping done. I need to eat something. I didn't eat anything today yet. And I'm really bad about remembering to do that. I might make myself a peanut butter jelly sandwich in a second. You even said please with a cherry on top. I appreciate that. I didn't hear it. There's no way I could know it. But you know what? I felt it in my heart. I think that's why I knew. It was, the energy came into my heart and let me know that you said cherry on top. Okay. Is the Scorched Beast Queen gonna drop anytime soon? I traveled there and hope it doesn't drop me in the blast. If it drops me in the blast radius, I'm gonna be in right when it drops. I'm gonna be pissed. If it doesn't drop you right where the thing is, oh, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm in the blast radius. Yep, I'm just barely in the blast radius. Oh, but they did summon the. Do you need a? I can't revive you. Where's the queen? Hello, friend. Get your bitch ass over here. Stand still so we can kill you. Come on, just take the damage and die. You don't need to fight this. It's not going to do anything for you. You're just screwed. You're just going to die. Listen. 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 I mean, we got it, but I would like more people here to help. Because it is not melting the way I normally want it to. Whoop. Will you stop moving? My least favorite thing about the Scorched Beasts is how just obnoxiously they decide to just travel everywhere. And it's one thing, oh, they're going to stay in the air and stay vaguely near you. But sometimes they just fly off and go somewhere entirely different. I'm going to get rid of this guy so he stops bothering us. Oh my god. Yeah, see, they just keep fucking leaving. Like, I've had ones fly so far away that, like, I was not within range to get the loot when someone else killed them. Oh my god. Forcing me to adjust my aim is one thing. Forcing me to chase you is fucking obnoxious. Thank you. Where'd the queen go? Where the fuck did the queen go? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Will you just fucking die? Oh my god. Okay, can you go away, please? Thank you. I need to take my grilled rad stag so I can actually chase this thing down. Oh my god. Where's this bitch at? Where the hell is the thing? Bro, if this thing, it might not end up being worth it. We're doing no damage to this guy. Also, no one's fucking helping. You know what? Scorched Beast Queen isn't that big of a deal. I've killed it plenty. If other people don't start fucking helping soon to make this at least something that's not going to take the full 25 minutes, I might just bounce. Ooh, blow me. At least more people are actually participating. Why are you so mobile? I'm gonna stand right here and shoot you in the fucking face. It is getting back up way too easy. I hate it. And now it seems to be standing still. Now it's starting to melt. Now it's starting to melt. Now we got it. Hey, can you fuck off, please? Thank you. That'd be super great if you just died. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, there you go. Gone but not forgotten. Okay, it's melting. It's gone soon. It's gone soon. We got this. Come on. Okay. We'll put this here. Bam. Let's see. Don't care. That's to do. Scrap box. Let's put all that down. Don't care. Scrap it. Scrap it. Don't care. Nope. Definitely no. Railway rifle, robot left arm, short combat, short pump, study. Boom. Don't give a shit. There you go. Yay. Roll that away. They can handle the rest of those ones because I don't care. What's this? Event eviction notice? Yeah, it's a mutated package. I'm going to do it. But no, I was talking about it earlier. The one short I have that is just taking off right now, and it's about the fastest way to get from point A to point B is to walk fast and look pissed. One of the big comments I got on that one, like not a common one, but one of the comments I occasionally got on that one was vague comments of people saying like, "Wow, you're being lazy. This is what we want. We want military people teaching other military people to be lazy and blah blah blah." And let me explain something about skating. Skating is what we call like trying to figure out clever ways to not have to do work in the military. There is a difference between being lazy and avoiding stupid work. Because, yes, in the military, you have a job. In the Navy, it's called a rate, and in the other branches, it's called an MOS. And that is your job, and that's what you're assigned to the command to do. But also, you can get pulled at any time to do a whole bunch of other stuff. You can get pulled for a detail that's setting up chairs for an all-hands, or have your OIC pull you to take out their trash because they don't want to get up and walk 20 feet. Or any number of other stupid things that you can get pulled to do that are stopping you from doing your actual job. Those are the ones that, like, I would try to get out of. I knew there are obviously people that just because you're in the military doesn't make you really any different. There are people in the military that are super motivated. There are people in the military that are super lazy. That's just the world we live in, and that's just humanity. But while there are people that will try to skate and they'll hang out in a broom closet or they'll do a thousand different ways to avoid doing work, a lot of times it's not about avoiding doing your job. It's about avoiding being pulled. It's about avoiding being pulled to do anything that is not your job. I enjoyed my job. I wanted to do it. I knew that my job needed to get done. I did not want to get pulled because I'm walking past my OIC's desk and he wants me to take out his trash, or people are trying to gather bodies for a detail to set up chairs or do 1,000 other things that aren't my job. So there's a difference between avoiding BS work and skating that and being lazy. It's almost done. Okay, cool. But I did just love the number of people that are like, well, military people being lazy. Like, yeah, we're just people, man. People are lazy sometimes. People don't want to do stupid work sometimes. Like, joining the military does not give you an immediate, like... It's like the... It's like the quote from that one Halo game. I can't remember which one it was. But where it's like, soldiers aren't machines. We're just people. Like, military people do not become a machine. They do not change at the core of their being. They're still people. You just get a little bit more discipline forced on you, and there's bigger consequences to not doing your job a lot of times because the UCMJ exists and you can be sent to the brig. Are we... Oh, this isn't defend it until a certain time. This is a... Or until it's done. This is a defend it for a set time one. Okay. I was like, why isn't the Rad Scrubber getting any better? Because it's getting damaged. After this event, I might go real quick and make myself a sandwich. Because I'm fucking hungry. And I'll be gone for like a few minutes at most. Also, I hate doing this, but I really need to pee. So I'm just going to hide myself in a cage right here and go pee real quick. Oh shit, I'm about to die. I'm back. Oh, you missed me. Okay. Back to helping. I was only gone for like a minute. I wish more missions didn't do just the hard timer kind of thing of... And Scared of Women subscribed while I was gone. Hello, Scared of Women. I wish more missions didn't do the hard timer thing and it was just like finish waves or finish tasking, because it can be annoying, especially when you got like this OP of a group going on for an event. And you feel like you're spending more of your time just kind of standing around, but if like it was like, hey, clear these waves, and there's a small timer between waves once the wave is cleared, being better can help you finish it faster. Oh shit, I'm getting fucked up. Hey, buddy. I need to get those stim packs to keep my cash up, because that's my main survival method, is just stimming the hell out of myself. That sounds bad. Nope, fuck off. Don't need or want that. I am getting a lot of skull and bones, though, from this, so that's going to be really helpful for the scrap 15. Don't want the pistol. I do want the skull. I'll take this. I'm just kind of trying to focus on guarding this area because they have it over there. Die. Thank you. Oh, shit. Nice. Let's grab, bobby pin, caps. I'm just looking for bones. I need enough to get the 15. I think I'm at 3 right now. 1 minute 50. No, the other comment too that came from the other comment that came, or the other big comment that came from my video about how to get from point A to point B the fastest is by walking fast and looking pissed, is a lot of people commenting, well, this is just something you learn living in a city. As like, yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me, my brain is, yep. Hold on. My brain's broken. I just... Shit. Okay, okay. Go away. Shit. Hold on. I need to focus. I can't make witty observations without dying right now. But I also need bones. 20 seconds. Ish. Awesome. Let's see. Pirate Punch? What? The hell's Pirate Punch? Oh, neat. I don't have a... Hold on, girlfriend calling. Our cat is going in for her ultrasound now, and my girlfriend will call me when it's finished so I can go pick her up. So I might have to leave at a random moment. In fact, I might just pop off here in a little bit, so I don't get caught in the middle of something. Okay, good. But no, there's a big cultural difference between how you act and interact with people in a small town versus a big city. And that, like, my video about how to get from point A to point B the fastest is by walking fast and looking pissed. A lot of people commented on, well, that's just something you do in the city. That's how you get around in the city without being harassed. And I thought that was interesting because, like, at least from my experience in a small town, you are more likely to get harassed. You're more likely to set someone off, make someone angry, or get bothered and harassed if you are walking around looking pissed and mean mugging everyone. And it will be some of the just, sweet old ladies or whatever stopping you to be like, everything okay? But also just in places like that, people are more likely to take offense to the fact that you're mean mugging, the fact that you look angry and something, and I don't know, want to prove their manhood or just, be angry about it. So now they're going to harass you and stop you. Whereas it's very true because I grew up in small towns, but I lived my entire adult life in cities. In cities, you eyes forward, look angry, move fast, people leave you the hell alone. So I just thought that was really cool, that interesting dynamic of the difference between a big city and a small town and how you interact with people. And how much that got brought out by that video.
try not to get annoyed. I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Hold on. What am I trying to do right now? You know, I'm going to go take more of this and actually sell it to Merg, because it's worth more when I do that, and I can actually fast travel right now. I'm going to keep the Pirate Punch because I want that. Bam. I'm going to put the Pirate Punch. Where are you at? In there. I do need to start just throwing some grenades really often because I am over encumbered with them. Oops, no, that's not what I'm doing. Let's go back here. Might as well grab this before I bounce. Bam. 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 Okay. Well, with that, I am going to get off just so that when my cat is free to go, I can go pick her up without having to be in the middle of something. But good seeing you. Thanks for everyone who did come out. I'll be on later, most likely, unless stuff comes up. I plan on being on